was looking out for family. I was looking out the fastest. I was coming out the baddest. I was cooking, I was trapping. I was looking for the balance. I was looking through the basket. Now my stomach looked the fattest. Big old bookers full of carrots, like my enemy. Still, I can't see how this can happen. I saw a print in need. I just can't turn around and go back with shit that meant to leave. I just can't turn around and look backwards, there ain't shit to see. I bumped my head so many times, I done seen so many signs. I done dreamed so many lives, I done seen so many eyes. Somebody prayed for the one grave, when you done seen so many die. Stack that money up for the rain, when you done seen so many drown. I got these pictures stuck when they told me. No, I know I can't give a fuck, I be going back to the old me. Yeah, I drown my problems in this bottle. They got deeper every swallow, so I'm sinking to the bottom. They came up to breathe. I sit right next to why they stretched them. Yes, I'm blessed to sneeze. I watch you take off like a Jetson. I would nick.
Mic check, what it do? What it do, world? It is me, Burfeezy. I am back. Mic check, what it do? What it do, world? It is me, Burfeezy. I am back. Okay. Mic check, what it do? Okay, everything's sounding good. Let me see where we at. Okay. Mic check. Mic check. Okay. All right. Mic check. What it do, world? It is me, Burfeezy. I am back. Today is Tuesday, but it's actually day 38 on a 90-day challenge, man. 90-day challenge where you're challenging yourself. You got a challenge for yourself to wake up every day and do something that you love, do something that you feel is in your passion, do something that you feel is in your purpose. Do it every day for at least 15 minutes just to grow your skills at it, get better at it, improve at it. And you want to figure out a way to monetize it, to get paid from it. Actually, man, I'm actually in rhythm of speaking on camera, speaking on the mic, having a voice. And I can honestly say that this is working. Let's see. I gotta bring the camera down a little bit. My camera feel like it's moving slow, man. Let's see. And what I can honestly say is that I don't know why it seems like my camera moving slow, but maybe not. Let me know. I can honestly say that, man, it's working. The progress is happening, and I'm now getting paid from my Facebook pages. Actually, I got 2 pages, and when I started this 90-day challenge, I was only getting the stars on one of my pages, and because one of my other page with the most following, with my biggest following, had got blocked from monetizing. So I can honestly say, man, this, you know what I mean? Keep going, keep trying, full effort, striving to be the best you. Hey, God gonna make a way. And so as of now, both of the pages are monetized for the reels for sure. One of them is still blocked from the videos, but The other one just got monetized for all the way for everything. So, and that was the one it was not monetized. So, hey man, I'm proud of myself. And I'm thankful and humbled and hey, now just got to put the work in and just so this is cool. The inspirational word, man, that I have for today is, man, I was listening to one of my mentors, and he always puts on good speeches by the honorable minister Louis Farrakhan, and he was talking yesterday about an idea, uh, having a vision, seeing where you're supposed to go, seeing where you having a vision is like seeing where you should be, seeing where you're going, what you're going to build something into. And when we have an idea, when we have an idea, when we have an idea, man, it's something that comes to our mind, that comes to us. And it comes in our mind and we think it's a good idea. We may, put it in the back of our mind or, shoo it away. And an idea is so important, man, because what you have to do with an idea, if you have to think more, add more ideas to that one idea, you have to think on a thought. Once you have a thought that comes to your brain that you feel like is a good idea, keep that thought and you have to add to that. You have to continue to think on it, continue to dwell on it, and come up with the vision. Okay, I see this. Okay, how can I get there? How can I make this happen? How can I open this business? How can I create this brand? How can I become this doctor? How can I become this engineer or be this great person, or something as simple as how can I get this house? How can I get this car? How can I whatever your idea is, man, you have to continue to think on it and continue to plan it in order to create it. And so when you conceive an idea, it's like a woman and a child. Or it's like when you nobody wants to hear or to see. Nobody wants to hear. Nobody wants to see the blood clot. Nobody wants to see the infant prematurely. When it, you know what I mean? Even, and some people don't like to see the baby too early when they first come out, because it just doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't have all of its features. It has not fully developed as of yet. So nobody wants to see the baby prematurely. So when you conceive an idea, think on it, keep it to yourself. Think on it a little bit more one day, and then a little bit more. You know what I mean? It's not going to just jump out and be ready. And a lot of us, we take our idea when we conceive this child, we take our idea and we don't know it or not, but we take it to the clinic for an abortion. We take it and we spread it to somebody and show it to somebody who's an idea killer. Man, you don't need to worry about that. You need to get a job. You don't need to be thinking like that. You need to be thinking how you're going to pay these bills tomorrow. And all of a sudden your idea is murdered by someone that didn't believe in it, didn't have the same mindset as you, didn't have the same creative thinking that you have. So you have to be careful when we have an idea, when we have a thought, a creative mind, because if you to not spread it too early, man, nobody really wants to see the baby prematurely. Wait until the baby is fully developed to all the things have formed and wait until it's in fruition and full term and then bring the baby to the light. And hey, this is my baby. This is what I've been thinking about, and this is what I've been working on. This is what is being created inside of me this past year, these past 2 years, or however long it may take. It may not be ready yet. So don't prematurely expose your baby to the world just yet. Create it. You know what I mean? Spend some time by yourself, because when the baby is in the womb, nobody is bothering it but the mother. You know what I mean? The mother has to eat right. The mother has to cut off some things so it doesn't negatively affect the baby. It's some stuff, some people the mother may want to stay away from. The mother may not want folks rubbing all on her belly. She just wants to keep negative things or things that she don't feel like supports or things that she feels are not good for this child. She wants to keep it away from the baby. So that's how you got to think when you have an idea. You want to keep all negative energy away from this idea. Once you conceive this thought, once you conceive this idea, hold on to it and don't expose it prematurely. Do not expose it prematurely. Just work on it in the dark by yourself. Just work on it. The same way, man, don't take your baby to the clinic. Don't expose it prematurely to somebody that does. Don't expose it prematurely to somebody that does not care about your baby, that does not think positive. You got to be alone sometimes. Only you see the vision. Is your vision. Continue to create on it. Continue to add to it. Continue to plan it out. Continue to get the things that you need for it. Continue to prepare for it to come into the world. Continue to make it happen. And hey, it's going to come. It may take longer than 9 months. It may just be a couple weeks. Hey, let me do this, and this. Let me get this, you know what I mean? Let me get the EIN number. Let me go ahead and get the checking account. Let me, you know what I mean? Get all these ducks in a row. Okay, I got the investment. Okay, I'm ready. I already had the money. I just needed it. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case, whatever your case is, guys, don't expose it too prematurely, because the vision is important. And one thing before I get out of here, guys, and some people, they're not the abortion clinic on purpose. They're not idea killers, baby killers on purpose. They don't do this on purpose. It's just that we've been conditioned in this world. People have been through so much, man, that their imagination is minimum now. They can't envision something. They can't see it like you can. Like, see, sometimes some things have happened to us. We have so much trauma in our life, so much things. You know, man, it's some, and it may not be any. Even though it's all trauma, but it's not like physical trauma. It's just simple as mental trauma. You having an idea or an imagination when you were little, and then your mom like, boy, that's stupid. Just something as simple as that could kill your imagination, or could keep you from imagining or thinking out of the box. And so they just don't think like that no more. So that's why you got to keep your ideas to yourself until they're ready, until your belief in it, you know what I mean? And a lot of our belief is minimal. A lot of us don't think, you know what I mean? We have an idea, but once we bring it to the world, and we need that approval from mama or our friend or our cousin or anybody we may be surrounded with, and they don't see it. So, yeah, you're right. Let me just go and go clock in. Not telling you, man, you can do both. You just got to put in a little bit more extra work. It's going to take a little bit more time. It's going to take effort, energy to invest in it. You know what I mean? And so much has happened to us. We can't vision ourselves in that type of spot. We can build up and create a company and help everybody else run their company, but you can't run a company for yourself. They can depend on us to be there for a year, 5 years. We've been on jobs 10, 20, 30, 40 years. You know, people that worked on jobs, and this company is prospering. This company is growing. You started out in this little part of town, and now you running a whole region. But they don't believe that you can do this for yourself. And because they don't believe, you don't believe. You thought about it. It was your idea. I thought I could do it. But now, since their imagination died and they didn't help me and they didn't support me how I thought they would, or, yeah, I might as well just go on and go. And, another 10 years done passed. And guys, have you ever had an idea you thought would be something good, thought was something, and then you don't work on it 2-3 years pass, 6 months, a couple weeks, and somebody else has brought it to fruition. Somebody else has came out with it. And you're like, they stole. My Amy, man, my Aunt Nook, man, I always used to hear her say, God told me to tell you, or I was talking to God. And I didn't understand it when she first started saying that. And not that I haven't heard it before, but I just was foreign. It just wasn't, I had never been that close to somebody who said it as often as she said it. And then I was at the Bible study one day, and the pastor was talking about when God speaks to us. And that's how God speaks to us, through ideas, through thoughts. If you sitting in silence, man, or you're wherever. I mean, it can be a lot going on. But when a thought comes in our head and it doesn't just leave, and it comes in our head, and then the thought comes back. And then and it makes a lot of sense. And then you can remember the thought. You know what I mean? It comes in us that moment, but then you can remember the thought. This is God speaking to us. It's not no spooky voice. It's not just something that just comes out of God is always speaking to us, because God speaks through us. So, man, don't get nervous. Don't shy away from your imagination. Don't shy away from your ideas and your thoughts. Just keep thinking, keep planning, keep creating, and it'll come to you, man. Don't, you know what I mean? And if you don't do the work or do what you're supposed to do with this idea, God is going to give it to somebody else. Hey, so do the work, man. I'm not going to stay on here long. I am Burfeezy, man. This is day 38 of the 90-day challenge. Hey, keep thinking, keep imagining, keep having vision, and put the work in. Develop it. You know what I mean? You might have to do it by yourself. That's okay. You know what I mean? Until you get surrounded by those who you can trust and who you feel are going to contribute and work on it the same way you are, you might have to do it by yourself, little by little. Don't you stop, man. Don't you give up, man. On this 90-day challenge, you just want to challenge yourself to be better. Improvement is the new movement. Hey, it doesn't take much. 15 minutes every day. Read you some pages. Work on it. Keep going, man. I'm gonna get out of here. I am Burfeezy. This is the 90-day challenge. Be sure to stay focused on something. I got some big plans. Make sure you get you some. Peace.